Hey guys, welcome to Rich's Mowers and Blowers. Psh. Hey, and we got this free road find right back here, this Craftsman silver. Wonder why they call it silver, because it's painted silver? I don't know, let's find out. Hey, the #1 Mowers and Blowers on YouTube. Woohoo! Thank you guys for your support. Hey, we went and got this free mower, so let's go ahead and see what's going on with it. What do we got? What are we looking at? So this is a Craftsman silver with a Briggs and Stratton on it. That 5.0 140cc precision plus cutting system. And why was this setting on the side of the road? I have no idea, Rich. Why was it? Well, let's look at what we got here. Let's check this out. See what's going on in here. Looks a little juicy. Something's definitely going on in there. We got traces of Earl coming out there. That thing is soaking. Let's just go ahead and take that out. Ooh, we got a little critter. So, look at this. I mean, what do people do to these lawnmowers? I have no idea. It's got gas in it. And the gas doesn't smell bad, so they probably tried to put some in it. Fresh gas this year, and it doesn't work. What else do we got going on here? This is this famous plastic carburetor. Spark pluggage is sparking right there. What do we got going on with this here? It looks like the spring is missing, right? So they've just screwed this back on. It's one way to do it, but kind of gives you a mulching chute, right? Is that what they call it? Because it won't shut. They should have screwed that shut if they were going to do that. And this has the oil that's way up in here. If I can even open it up there. The oil looks good. So, not black. So they must have changed the oil. Well, we gotta look at that. So I know I'm tilting it the wrong way there toward the carburetor, but the blade, as far as I can tell, doesn't look bent. The adapters on there doesn't look broken. Lots of crud underneath there. So hey, this thing was sitting on the side of the road, and you've seen the filter on it. Seen how bad that looked, and the gas was questionable, but looks like they put some in it to try to fill it up. What's the model number? 247.374301. Let's see if it cranks over. Alright, let's pull her over. Nothing there, so let's go ahead and spray some fluid in it. Alright, so it pulls over. It didn't quite start. But when I look a little closer here, looks like that cable's pretty shot there. So we're going to have to get a different cable on there. Make sure that brake's coming fully off. Now we're going to put this new cable on. We're going to take these screws off right there. Lift this up, and that'll give us some nice viewage of what to do. So on inspection of that cable, we found that the cable was a little messed up, let's just say that, a little messed up. So these are 5/16, 3 of them. Comes off just like that, and now we can get a better view. So here is where your cable goes in at, and let's just see if it's moving it enough. It's only moving it just that little bit, see that? It's probably not enough to do it, and we got all that dirt and grime up there anyway, so while this is off like this, let's go get this washed up. That's what we'll do. Alright, let's investigate what's going on with this cable up here. These wires sticking out there. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that before. But to take these off, all you do is pinch these little sides right here. So if we can get in there, little sides, and then it pops out. So let's go ahead and loosen this front one. So to loosen this, just push this forward a little bit and wiggle that out just like that. Alright. So once you pinch those sides, you can just push it back like that, and it pushes right out. So we got that. That'll come out the side there. And again, you got this little, what they call Z-bend. So kind of looks like a Z or a S, I guess. Alright, now what is going on with this here? Well, just goofing around with it, I ended up pushing it right back on. So, I don't know. Let's put it back on and try it out. So when putting this back on, put your Z-bend in there, just like that. Put your cable through there, and then take this and just push it right through. See if that holds it. And there is slack in there because it's undone up at the top, so push that back in there. Seems to be holding. I'll go ahead and let's fasten this one back at the top. Same way. So we got that Z-bend right there. We're just pushing that forward until you can push it all the way in there. Alright, just like that. Now it doesn't even move it, so maybe that's what they were trying to attempt. They unhooked this because you can unscrew these a little bit, and I don't know. Let's get another cable and we'll try it out. So with this all the way out like it was, it does move a little bit, but I don't know if that's enough to make it start. So look at all that gap in there that you need. So you would have to unscrew that, because you can unscrew them a little bit to get some extra out of it. But this one needs to be taken all the way off like that to get that length that it needs. Now on these that are made like this actually has a bend in it, so it hooks in there. So once you just find that bend like that, then you can undo that. So it goes in like that, comes out just like that. So I got this other cable. This one that was on it is a 740-04661A, and I can't make out the rest of that, if you can. Could be 1100 maybe. Anyways, this one is a 746-04661, right? There's just not an A next to it. And then this is a 1030. So I don't know, I put them side by side and they seem to be the same length. But let's try this one out. Alright, again we're going to install this Z-bend right here, so get to watch me do it again. Goes in there like that. The wire goes through just like that. Push that in. And then bring it up here. We're going to push that in like that. And then give it a little twist. Then come up here and fasten it up there. Alright, do that little Z-bend there. And let's see how it looks. Oh yeah, it's pulling way far back, so there you go. Now you can see that it's taking that way back. So that's a good cable there. So that cable there is no good, at least for this one. Alright, now we can put that top back on. We got it all cleaned off. So let's throw this back on, see if we can get it started on some starter fluid. Alright, let's get that starter fluid in there. This is for Andrew over at Repair Gang. I'll put enough in it for you. There, how's that, Andrew? It's all running all over my deck and everything. So that's why I don't put that much in it. But that was for you, buddy. It's running on that gas that's in there. Very interesting. So that could have been the problem. They might not have been able to pull that back far enough. Let's go ahead and try it again, see what happens. Oh, it just died on me. Maybe I had that much starter fluid in it. Andrew, thank you. Seems to be running. Started back up. So that gas in there, like I said, it didn't smell bad. They probably put, if they did have some old in there, they mixed some fresh with it. They, looks like they changed the oil because it was pretty new looking. We never did check the spark plug, so let's go ahead and look at that. Well, we don't have to pull the spark plug out because I can tell that it's not a new one. But we'll go ahead and pull it out and check it anyways, just to make sure, clean it up and get the gap correct on it. Alright, so we got the spark plug out. It's not too bad. Let's see what it's gapped. So if you don't have one of these gappers here, you can get these at the auto parts store. 30's right there. So this one is actually at this one's like at 35 because that's 20. So this one's actually at 35. So we got 20, 35. So if we take that and put it down to 30. So now we got it right at 30. Let's see if it runs a little better or does anything different. Alright, got the spark plug back in. Let's go ahead and try it. Gapped on 30. Well, I think that's it. That'll work. Now, should I take this and replace this? Or just kind of let it be? Let it be. It's kind of a mower that's not worth much, but hey. And if I take and replace that, am I going to get more for it? I don't know. I don't know if that's a factor to get more money or not. You guys leave me a comment, let me know. Well, we got a new filter there. Let's go ahead and put that in. And I think we'll call this one done. We'll give it a little try out around the yard. See how she does. And we found another cable, put it on there, started right up. So wasn't the carburetor this time, which is highly unusual because usually it's always the carburetor, right? Not this time, fellas. So when doing a diagnostics on these, you always kind of think that because it won't start, or it starts and runs or something like that, that it's bad gas, the carburetor needs to be cleaned. But in our case here, it was the cable. So the brake cable wasn't pulling all the way, it was stretched out, and we replaced that, and it started up and ran on the gas that was in it. So that was a bonus. So somebody set this on the side of the road, didn't think they could get it started, and all they needed was a new cable on it. So that goes to show you that these lawnmowers, the person that had this, the people who make lawnmowers, that's the people they want to buy them. The ones that can't figure them out, set them on the side of the road or throw them away, then go to the store and buy a new one. But this lawnmower, taken care of, a couple little maintenance items, get that filter, change the oil, right? And this lawnmower will last you your lifetime. All you have to do is take care of it. So hey, thank you for joining me, and I hope this helped you fix your lawnmower. And hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon, get notified every time I put out a new video like this. And this is Rich with Rich's Mowers and Blowers. Thank you for your support.